Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FITRAHLI. I'm from class TBI 3C. Okay, this time the topic about the juvenile delinquency. The cause of juvenile delinquency are driven by external factors, namely lack of attention and love from parents. When teenagers get less attention and affection from their parents, children will feel unwanted. This can make him seek attention or an outlet by committing juvenile delinquency. Lack of understanding about religion. Getting a good understanding of religion can generally help teens control themselves from delinquency. Therefore, if the child lacks or has no understanding of religion, that's all. This can encourage him to commit acts that violate norms. The influence of the surrounding environment. Juvenile delinquency can also be driven by the surrounding environment. For example, living in a prostitution village or having association with drug users can make teenagers fall into it. Juvenile delinquency can have a negative impact both of themselves, their families, or even society. They present impact by social or mental, for example, addiction to addiction personality. On the other hand, the impact of juvenile delinquency on the family can cause disharmony and disconnection of communication between children and parents. Furthermore, if juvenile delinquency has impact on people's lives, then society view of adolescents and their families become bad, or also because the association of teenagers today will have fallen into the wrong association. We may have many friends, but we must also be careful to choose friends so that we do not fall into the wrong association. There are many more juvenile delinquency who are affected by wrong association, such as drunkenness, run between children, motorcycle gang, and even this causes many victims of many teenagers who are involved in wrong association. Let's stay away from this repetition behaviors because that will only harm ourselves. Use teenager years with positive and beneficial things for yourself, your parent, and the nation. My friend, who I am proud of, be selective in making friends and keep in mind that no parent wants their child to behave badly. In this modern era, juvenile delinquency occurs a lot. For example, small children who are familiar with cigarettes, who initially only tried but then over time they become addicted. As for the causes of juvenile delinquency, for example, the wrong way of parents in education their children, parents who are busy with their own business, or result they are Israeli team spent for the children and behavior, the wrong association, or wrong choices of friends. Juvenile delinquency behavior can be caused by internal factor and external factor. Number one is internal factor. The causes of juvenile delinquency driven by internal factor and be caused by identity crisis. Juvenile delinquency can be triggered by an identity crisis, where they question and seek their own identity. However, this failure to sort of identity causes teenagers and commit various weak self-control. Juvenile delinquency can also occur due to weak self-control, where they are unable to control themselves to avoid naughty behavior, even though they already know that it should not be done. Next is the external factor. The cause of juvenile delinquency are driven by external factors, namely as the attention and love from the parents. When teenagers get less attention and affection from their parents, children will feel unwanted. This can make him seek attention or an outlet by committing juvenile delinquency. Lack of understanding about religion. Getting a good understanding of religion can generally help teens control themselves from delinquency. Therefore, in the child that or has no understanding of religion at all, it can encourage him to commit acts that violate norms. The influence of the surrounding environment. Juvenile delinquency can also be driven by the surrounding environment. For example, living in prostitution village or having association with drug user can make teenagers fall into it. Juvenile delinquency can have a negative impact but for themselves, their families, or even society. The impact of juvenile delinquency on their family can cause disharmony and disconnection of communication between children and parents. Furthermore, of juvenile delinquency have impact on people's lives, that society, few or adolescents and their families become bad. Also because of the association of teenagers today who have fallen into the wrong association. Not only bad, not only that, juvenile delinquency that occurs, there are still many others such as drunkenness, motorcycle gang, illegal racing, and even brawl between students. Even these behaviors causes shame. We ask the young generation stay away from these defiant behaviors because it will harm ourselves and others, and let us to use your for usable thing to be useful of ourselves and others. Okay, maybe that's all about juvenile delinquency today. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.